Hi guys! Welcome back to my channel. My name is Taylor and welcome to season 2 of the Taylor Talks Crochet and Knitting podcast. I've moved! Oh my god, I cannot believe that this is finally here. This is something I've been anticipating for so long. Unforeseen circumstances. I'm here alone. I'm living alone in Minneapolis, Minnesota. I couldn't be more happy and excited to be here, but you know, the aloneness of it is kind of crazy, honestly. I'm calling this season 2 of my podcast because I really am trying to start this new chapter of my life with fresh mind, fresh eyes, some older whips, but coming out of the last few months that I was living in Rapid, I was honestly having a very tough time with my mental health, and I do feel like that showed through my videos. I have not filmed in so long, and I'm just really excited to, you know, I'm really excited for this fresh start. And so with that, I was like, you know what, let's kind of, that was season 1, now we're in season 2, and I do want to kind of restructure this a little bit. I feel like it got kind of repetitive with me talking just about whips and things I finished, so I want to talk more about other things as well as crocheting and stuff, nothing too crazy. So let's just hop in. Let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to give this video a like, and please subscribe to the channel. We're so close to 900 subscribers. I'm so happy and excited to, you know, get more into filming in this new space, in this new area, do fun things. So let's just hop in. So first thing I want to start doing in this podcast is what I've been listening to, what I've been reading, my favorite thing from the past week, and one thing I'm looking forward to. So let's hop into that. So I've been listening to I Bet You Think About Me by Taylor Swift from Red Taylor's version from The Vault. I don't know what it is in this place. It makes me want to sing, which is, I like singing karaoke. That was something, that was a really big thing that me and my friends did in Rapid because there wasn't a ton of things to do. So Saturday nights were karaoke nights, and I just haven't been singing in so long. I think that also coincides with, you know, my mental health declining there for a bit, and I was also so sick at the beginning of June, so I feel like it did take a long time for my throat and voice to recover from that. So I've just been walking around my apartment just singing and having so much fun. I need to listen to more of Sabrina Carpenter's new album. Of course, Taste has been going viral since that's the big single on the song, or on the album. So I've been liking that one too. What I've been reading is Magnolia Park's Into the Dark by Jessa Hastings. I am on page 104. The tone of this book is so different from the other Magnolia Parks books, and it is kind of scaring me a little bit. Not a ton, but it's just a much darker, much more sad, very depressing. So I'm trying to be careful because I don't know how much this will wreck me. I watched Sarah Caroli's vlog reading this book, and she was crying at multiple different points in the book, and I am a very easy crier, so we'll see. I am still excited to read this, see how it is, but nervous, a little nervy. My favorite thing from this past week has been getting this chair, actually. This is from Amazon. I don't have an Amazon storefront, so it will not be linked below. But it's a memory foam, it's marketed as a beanbag chair, but this is not a beanbag chair. This is a solid piece of cut memory foam. It's super comfortable. My butt has been sat here every day after work, crocheting, reading, all this stuff. And then I have, there's this little lip on the wall here, so I kind of filled this empty space with blankets, and then one of my reading pillows, or the armchair pillows, I don't know what you call them, but so I've been lounging, and it's been great. One thing I'm looking forward to is tomorrow there is a summer cast off like event and party in Hastings, Minnesota. It's in conjunction with Muse 2320 Fiber, which is like the local yarn store in Hastings, and a few other local vendors. I saw on their Instagram, they did this thing called the Burn Pile Project, and it's a bunch of wool that they spun and dyed that apparently there's like a ton of wool scraps after, you know, you skirt and clean and, you know, you pick out the best wool. Apparently there's a ton of wool that's normally left over that normally just gets burned. And so what they're doing is, you know, taking that and turning it into yarn, which is really, really cool, really sustainable. I really want to check out that collection. I'm going with one of my best friends who also just moved to the city, one of my best friends from college, and I'm so excited that we get to go together and we get to live near each other. Oh no, don't cry. I think I just felt so isolated for so long in Rapid, and like I've been seeing my family a lot, and like I have a lot of friends here. Like my best friend is still in Rapid and I miss her terribly, but like, what's the word? Her and I have the means to like see each other on a semi-regular basis, whereas like my other friends that like live in Minnesota, or my family in general, like living in the city is such a different lifestyle, and so, you know, they couldn't get out as often to see me, or I couldn't get home because, I mean, 9 hours is a long way, so I'm just like really excited to like be near her again. Oh god. This entire move has been like really emotional for me. Not in like a bad way. Like, I feel like the beginning of summer was like very difficult for me from like a mental perspective. I'm gonna get real vulnerable here, so just skip ahead if you don't want to hear me being vulnerable. I was really having a tough time in Rapid. Like I felt so worthless living there. And so now moving back and already getting like this overwhelming outpouring of love and support has been amazing, but also like kind of difficult for me to accept, because like I do deserve love and support and all this stuff, and it feels good, and I think that's the thing, is like I'm just not used to it yet, and it just makes me really happy after like feeling so sad for so long. Okay, sorry, let's move on. Okay, so now we're gonna go into projects that I've been working on. So I actually have been like feeling very like knitty recently. Like I've been wanting to knit more, and so this is a sub pop tee that I've been working on for a long time. I finished the bottom that I'm gonna have to redo, which I'm not excited about. I didn't know how to do like stretchy bind offs, and I finally just looked up how to do a tubular bind off for this one sleeve, and I just need to finish the other one, and then I'll go back and finish or redo the bottom here because it's just too tight. I have like pretty wide hips, and so like I can have something that is like, what's the word, more slimming through my waist, but if it's to sit on my hips and stuff, like I don't want it to like feel tight there. And so if you can tell here, it's like there's no give in that, whereas like here there's at least like a little give, you know, like, yeah, there we go. So I want to finish this last sleeve, and then I gotta go back and fix the bottom, and then I gotta go back and refinish all of the endings on this one. This was my first sub pop tee, and I just did a regular bind off. I guess it was like the first knitting bind off that I ever learned, but it is so like tight. I'm sure it works for like other things, but it clearly is not for like garments, especially with like my big arms and wide hips. So yeah, they look really, really, really good on like both of these. They do, and I'm really excited to get them done, block them, and be able to enjoy them. But the thought of trying to like stick a needle back in here and refinish these ends is like very daunting to me. So yeah, leave tips in the comments below on the best ways to do that, to like refinish your stuff or rebind off. I don't know, because I don't know, I still have like enough extra yarn here for both of these to like rebind them and stuff, so like it's fine. But then one that I'm excited to hopefully not mess up is another one of these, but this is going to be long sleeve, And my only problem with this is that, especially now that like I feel like I've grown in my knitting and stuff, my tension has gotten a lot looser. And so I don't know if you can tell on camera, but until about like here, it's relatively tight and then it gets like really loose. So I'm hoping that'll block out. I'm really hoping that'll block out because I just like keep looking at it and I'm like, I hate the way that looks so bad. It makes me so sad just to like look at it. But this yarn is just so beautiful. I'm really excited to have this. I want to keep working on it through the fall. Maybe get it done before like winter hits. Maybe I could try and get this done by my birthday because I really do think that these are like the perfect fall harvest colors. So this yarn in particular is by Cato Yarn Company, and they are based in Mankato, Minnesota, and this was a colorway dyed specifically for Prairie Road yarn in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, in the colorway Tumbleweed, and I just think it's the perfect autumnal. It's got like some pinks, browns, greens, yellows, like it's beautiful. It looks like the prairie. It is. I love it. I want to wear it. I just have not been in like a very knitty mood recently. And so, well, for a while, like in the summer, I wasn't in a very like knitting mood. Now, as I think we're transitioning into fall, I'm like, ooh, like some cozy knits. And I'm also getting better about like, oh, you know, slow projects, things that can take more time. Just maybe my patience is just getting better. I don't know, but it feels good. This thing is a Christmas present that I'm almost done with. I definitely will be finishing this today. I have not even a fourth left of the yarn. So this is a blanket for my littlest sister for Christmas. This is Red Heart Super Saver in the colorway America. If you look at Joann's, it says America, but if you look at the label, it says Americana. So whatever, it's red, white, and blue. And so this is just a standard like ripple blanket. I'm really excited to have this done so then I can work on other Christmas projects. You need to start your Christmas projects now if you're planning on making things for your loved ones. So that's a little PSA. Start your holiday makes now if you're planning to. And then the next two things I'm going to show you are actually patterns that I plan on releasing tutorials for. Let me know in the comments if you want like PDF patterns. I can list those on my Etsy and stuff, just because like the act of writing up a pattern does take quite a bit of time. But if maybe once I release the tutorial, you guys can let me know. But so this first one I'm calling the snowball sweater. Gosh, I really did make this way oversized. But so the plan, here's kind of what the stitch pattern looks like. It's gonna be a paneled like wool sweater for like the winter time, and I think that that'll be really fun. So there's really not much to say on that. Just like look out for the tutorial. It won't be with this specific yarn. I will be doing a tutorial with different yarns since I wanted to like try this out and then, you know, redo it and stuff. And then the next pattern that I'm like working on creating is a poncho pattern, and I want to do like a nice cozy fall poncho with I have some, was it Bernat Pipsqueak, or I don't know, it's the Pipsqueak yarn, whatever brand that's by. I also have some like faux fur stuff. So here's kind of what we got here. So it's gonna be, it's just basically like a big square, but it'll be like a poncho with like some fur trim stuff. So I think that'll be like really fun for the fall. It'll be really cozy. When I've been working on it, I've been calling it my pumpkin spice poncho, and then when I put the like faux fur, the pipsqueak on it, it'll be like with foam, essentially. I love coffee. I love anything that I can make a coffee reference. My cat's literally named Cold Brew. So those are two things that I'm really excited that I'm working on. That's kind of everything that I've been working on, so I'm going to move into things that I've like finished. So I was in Chicago for a long time, and I actually brought with quite a bit of like bandana yarn. So I was working on bandanas most of the time that I was in Chicago, and I made just a ton of them. And they all need their ends woven in. So I think I'm gonna film a crochet and chat, and that's what I'm gonna be doing while we're chatting, is sewing in ends, because I think that that will make it a little less painful to be doing that. So not much to say on those. They are just the standard granny stitch bandanas that I do have a tutorial for on my YouTube channel. But then the big thing that I finished and that I'm so proud of, and I just need to block it, I've just been a little bit lazy about it. This is a Henley sweater. This pattern is by Stitchberry on Instagram. And so this, look at that. I sewed buttons onto a pattern. I'm so proud of myself. It looks really cute on. Once I block it, and I kind of want to do a before and after, it will grow a little bit. Right now, it is a little bit short on my torso. It like kind of comes just to my belly button, but I'm so proud of this garment. This is using Lion Brand Fisherman's Wool in the colorway Birch Tweed. If you watched one of my hauls from like, oh gosh, I think around Christmas time last year, I bought this yarn thinking that it was this yarn. So if you look closely, like they're definitely not the same. They're both Lion Brand Fisherman's Wool in the colorway Birch Tweed. So I had 5 skeins of this, not knowing what I was going to do with it. And so when I came across this Henley pattern on Instagram, I was like, that's it. That's the pattern. That is for this yarn. And so I'm really excited for it to get colder outside so that I can wear this and be super, super cozy. It is still like super hot out. What is the temperature outside? Like I am not having a fun, funky, and fresh time with this weather. I think that's all that I have to share with you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. I am very excited and trying to like prioritize being really cozy for the fall time. I'm so excited for this fall. I'm gonna be in and out of town for work as I have been the past 3 years. I love my job and I love that I get to travel and stuff. I'm also very excited. Outside my window here is a bunch of trees and I really hope that I get to see the colors change. Everyone is ready for fall. I think everyone's over this stupidly hot summer. There is one more thing I'd like to share before sending you guys on your merry way. I am planning on doing a yarn buying ban until my birthday. My birthday is November 8th. And the only exceptions are if I am buying yarn to make someone a gift for the holidays or a birthday or whatever, because I think I am going to have to buy some yarn to make a poncho for my aunt for Christmas. And the fiber event that I'm going to tomorrow, that has been planned for months. I've been planning on going to it, and if I find something that I love, I want to buy it. So, but yeah, so I think what I want to do is when I do these podcasts, I want to give a little bit of update on like my yarn usage, maybe. Let me know if you have any tips or tricks as to what that could look like through video. I do have like a note on my phone where I have been tracking like the amount of skeins that I've been using each week. So I mean, if you just want to hear numbers or whatever, but let me know. Thanks again so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a like, subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Join me on this new journey, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.